for the recap. What a crazy day. What a crazy few days. So let's get right to it. My name is Scott Redler, Chief Strategic Officer at T3Live.com. Welcome to today's recap. Woo. So what a 24 hours, huh? Like 24, not even like 24 hours, maybe 23 hours ago or 20 hours ago, the news hit that Iran bombed the Iraqi bases and futures are down 450 points. Everybody was going to say the market's going to crash. And then, we woke up in the morning and the futures are flattish to up. And then we had a nice push in a lot of names, lots of action. We've been in a lot of names, lots of trade management. I feel exhausted. I got to shave. I'm tired. Just all these positions and the levels and selling someone, putting it on and getting a new one and this and that is just a lot going on besides the news, besides everything there is. But, that's the job. You want to make money. You want to have positions on. You want to be more than just a day trader, and you want to, use a tier system and carry positions and make sure that you have stops when it's necessary or not. So either way, market was strong all day, then right around 350 or 355, which was good because I had an overlay hedge in the SPYs, which is what we only do. We only short on strength. There was some news that some sirens went off in Iraq, and then lo and behold, the SPY came in like a buck and change, and I covered my overlay. So now I'm just back to short what I've been short the Friday night. That helped me with Thursday into Friday, and then the Friday into Monday. And now I'm short that with a lot of longs still, because a lot of longs are still acting well. So let's just get to it. Here's a chart of the S&P cash. Let's I just saved it. Amazing, right? Above the 8-day moving average, squeezed above 32.46, squeezed above 32.58, hit a high of 32.67. Still very strong. We're not extended. Somebody's like, oh, this is a blow off top, or this is a parabolic top. I'm like, we just hung out here for 1, 2, 3, 4, for 2 weeks. A blow off top is usually like 10, 12 days in a row. Kind of like Tesla. No, anyway, we'll get into that after. But, this still is just a strong trend where sentiment's a little crazy. You have some headlines. You have to be careful with your stock selection and your tier size. I actually didn't have enough of a hedge on last night, so I was a little upset and worried. So I came in, SPYs were up 50 cents. I started getting my normal hedge on, and then I put the overlay on, higher, which wound up being good. So anyway, we'll see what happens next year. Let's get to the stocks. Apple broke above I was not long Apple for most of the day. It broke above 300. I tweeted you guys saying I'm long around 350. It hit a high of 304.44. Was a nice move. I'm still long this overnight. I did buy a little bit on that dip in the end of the day. I would think that even if we're down, it could be one of the first ones to kind of poke up. It's just let the 8-day catch up. It's first day out. We've done this before. Remember in here, we were buying, we sold into this and let it go sideways. We bought this day, added that day. You had 3 days. I'm not saying you have 3 days, but it's not extended. No, at this point on an active basis, and it held where it had to. Facebook, I'm still in. It's looking good. It held this low. It took out this high, and you can't be too upset about that. I think we've been in it since here. It's been a nice swing trade. I think at some point it gets back to the all-time high up here, but take your trades as they come. Google, I didn't even see what it did today. Google, wow. Google held yesterday's low and made a new high, so that's strong. And this is even a little extended. Amazon was weak today. Listen, everyone's like, what's wrong with Amazon? What's wrong? If you're going to try and be perfect, which is okay, because if you're actively trading, you definitely 10 points or 15 points in Amazon could be some money, a lot of it actually. I think today was a day off. I don't know why it was weaker than the other names, but it also just came a long way. So if you look here, we bought it in here, sold some, bought some on the Red Dog reversal, sold some, bought some on the Red Dog reversal, sold some, and I'm back, and I'm still in what you can move this down a little bit. I'm just in what I had from here. So I kept this for the entire swing and traded around it. Basically, every ad that I had would have been my day trades if I wasn't long Amazon. But if I wasn't long Amazon, I wouldn't have been as focused on it. So, I need to have something on to be engaged there. So I'm looking there so I can remember the pivots and do my execution. Same way I got away from Google. All of a sudden, Google made new highs, and I was away from it because I was in Apple, Facebook, Microsoft, and the rest of them. Now I'm away from Microsoft, and you know what I'm saying? So I can't be in everything. I'm not a computer. I guess I could program everything, but I just doesn't enough time in the day. But anyway, for this, here's today's low. Today's low is what? 1886. The 8-day still down there, so it's fine. Obviously, it's not as strong as the other ones, but you can't get too bearish if it's above the 8-day, even if it's a little laggy today. So we'll see what that means. I didn't buy more because it was down today because I'm not trying to anticipate it's going to go up tomorrow, but I'm staying with the same, and I'll see if we could trade around it. Netflix was a nice trade. Netflix pushed into this gap a little bit. We've been in it since this day, and I added today. I sold some strength, and I'm still in it. Josh Brown came out at the end of the day and said it's his trade to go, and went down $3 after. I'm not laughing, just it is what it is. What's this high here? 342.70. We'll see what happens tomorrow. If we're down a little bit, maybe it goes green. If we're up a little bit, maybe it trades more into that gap because it's got about 20 points there. We'll see. Either way, it's working. It's a little choppy. I didn't even see Roku today. What Roku do today? A little weaker. Went above, below. That would have got me out if I was in it. And now it's just still in this, channel here. I'm not doing a whole heck of a lot. That's why I'm not overly focused on it. Tesla. Thank God the day ended. So, some guys have been caught in this Tesla short since like 2 days ago. For me, I'm in the call spreads. Have been working well. I feel like, at this point, it's very extended from the 8-day. There, this was your red dog. In here. Remember, I started selling the 440s and 460s and 470s, and that happened. We made really good money selling the calls. Here was your red dog reversal. Okay, some guys rebought it long, and then from here, it's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up days. I think some guys started shorting it in here, thinking this was a topping tail fake out, and now they're 3 days caught. So what did I do today? I tweeted to you guys when it was like 480. I sold the 510, 515, and 520 calls. What does that mean? That means on Friday, if Tesla closes below 510, I keep all the premium I sold. If it closes above 510, the ones at 510 I get converted short into Tesla at 510 or 515 to 520. So if it closes above 510 to 520, I'm going to be short a lot of Tesla. But that's I felt like that was a better way to do it because Red Dog, your risk is unlimited. Well, if you're short from here and you're rolling it up, your risk is still unlimited. And granted, you can make more on the down move, but I wouldn't have as many shares, with the amount of premium themselves. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Today's high is what? 498 something or other. It's definitely a little stressful. I'm not happy about it, but when it hurts or when you're a little scared, usually that means you're close to something. And I feel like starting today, I will get some way around it, even if it goes to 520, and pushes above. You would think it would come back and retest 500, and so I'm short from there up on Friday. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not happy about it. Twitter. Pushed into the gap. I'm still in. I sold some strength. I bought a tiny bit back. Snap was weaker today. Doesn't mean end of the world. Just means it was weaker today. This is my out. CGC, decent. Not fantastic, but decent move today. Traded below. I actually got out of it, and then I came back into it. Into here, and now we'll see if it gets better. Constellation Brands guys on Mad Money. We'll see if he talks positively about CGC. Some guys are pointing to what's this? Anyway, some guys are pointing to inverse head and shoulders pattern, which it could be. This could definitely be this, where it's you could draw this. Here's your head. There's your left shoulder. Here's your head. There's your right shoulder, right here, and then with a flat base, and that would be your buy on strength for a move. Right now, it's still hovering in here, so I don't want to lose sight of it. Anyway, I'm still in it. I also added a tiny bit to SNDL today, and I added a tiny bit to Krone today. I almost got stopped out of Krone, and then it turned into a little bit of a red dog reversal, but we'll see. Still not acting well. We got lucky here. Seeing a lot of it that happened. As far as the little bios, this closed really well. This MBIO, my favorite name going into the JP Morgan Healthcare Conference. They're going to be presenting to a ton of funds that go there. I think they have 7 trials going on now, so I'm expecting hopefully some good news soon. Nice long base here. Nice, I would think maybe even can get into here before next week, but we'll see. There was a mechanical seller, I think, because there was a fund that was caught in this Clevis they bought it in here and wound up, getting mechanically sold out of stuff. So this move helped with some of their margins. So that's what I heard on the street, but anyway, we'll see. But this was a nice move today. So I'm not in this one, but we'll see. That helped. That's it. It's 4:21. Listen, guys, get your rest. Stay off your handhelds all night long. Have a reason for everything that you're in. Oh, you know what? Somebody asked me why am I out of Uber. Uber looks great. This was my zone. We started buying it in here. Bought some more there and trimmed these last 2 days. I'm out. Pins, I'm still in. What a friggin' nice move. Bought it in here, added. I feel like this can get in the gap. I did trim some of them as much as I had down there, but I'm still in it. Work also, where did you go? You're hanging here, looking better. Still thinking go higher. I'm still in that net. I bought in here. I still think it's got some room. Cloud names are acting fine. Beyond, I also had in here. I added yesterday, sold some strength, which I tweeted to you guys. I got out around 87, 88, and I bought back near the close around 81, and there were some trades during the day. Hopefully tomorrow we get a little red dog reversal and starts hanging in here. I still have the call spread on, and that's it. Now I got to jump. I'll see you in the morning. I hope you had a good day. If you're, again, if you're really, really stressed out, pare down your positions, the amount of them, and pare down your size, and start getting a little bit more flexible. I wish you well. I'll see you in the morning. Bye-bye.